In today's video, I am going to be breaking down different one-on-one basketball moves as well as drills that you can use to improve your game and your ability to score in a one-on-one or a pass and cut situation. Now let's get down, let's check out these basketball drills so that you can become a better player or your team can become a better team. Really quickly, if you're a basketball coach, make sure to go check out the 100 Basketball Drills book that is down in the description below. And if you're a player, make sure to go check out the shooting guard blueprint that is also down in the description below so that you can become a better shooting guard with 8 weeks of weight training and actual skills training and some basketball IQ pointers and tips. In this first drill, what we are going to be doing is just a quick pass and cut. You're going to try and catch with either one hand or two, but the whole main goal here is to be able to score off of that cut in a one-on-one situation. This is a very important drill to be able to teach your team as well as yourself if you're a player, because most offenses have some kind of a cut in them. So whether you're playing in a horns offense or a 5 out or a 4 out or triangle, there's always cuts that are made in the game. So you need to be able to learn how to cut to the basket, and a drill like this is what will help you become more successful on those cuts. Now, when you're attacking the basket, you should always try and keep your dribbling under 2 dribbles, 1 dribble preferably. However, the move that we are working on here is that long scoop shot, especially with your weak hand. This is a very important skill to be able to have, to be able to keep that ball away from taller or reaching defenders. If you can make a shot or a layup like this is going to be massive in your arsenal of basketball moves that you can use in game. So definitely work on this skill in general if you are a basketball player. Now, if you're wondering why we're making this pass and not cutting right here in these last couple of drills, it is mainly just because I want to have them work on their passing. We're not working on moving off ball right here. We're just trying to work on our passing. But in this move, what we are doing is we're having David attack Jason. He's attacking and then cuts Jason off. When you are attacking the basket, if you have a half a step on your defender, get in front of him. Get your body in between the defender and the net. That way, you are going to be much more successful because they cannot reach over your back and make contact with you. So by cutting them off, by doing a step through, for example, for a reverse or whatever it may be, you are going to be a lot more successful getting to that rim. Now we're getting into the part of the training session where I want them to use their own moves, whether it be a bully ball move or whether it be something else where they can try and get around that man, whether it be with a 2-foot jump stop, or if they're going back towards the right side and then cut back middle, because you always want to try and attack middle. It gives you more options. But whatever it is, these moves, these random moves now are going to be able to test your skill because you may not always use the exact same move every time. You have to be able to read that defender. Now we're trying to use 1 or 2 dribbles after we receive that pass and to pull up for a mid-range jump shot. I personally believe that the mid-range jump shot is going to be a massive skill in any player's arsenal, especially going into the future, especially if you are one of those like main guys on the team. If you're like one of the top scorers on the team, a lot of teams will start to pack the paint so that you cannot get an easy layup. This means that if they're closing out hard on you at the 3-point line, but they're packing the paint, there's only one thing left open, and that is the mid-range shot. So you need to be able to work on a mid-range shot with a hand in your face with a defender, whether it be light defense or strong defense, it doesn't matter. At least you are getting some reps up with a hand in your face. Now we are going more Kobe style where you can attack your man one-on-one, but then turn your back to him. Now, when you turn your back to him, this doesn't mean you stay there forever. You literally stay there for a millisecond. It is only to create that gap that you need to be able to pull off that turnaround jump shot. Now, you don't necessarily always have to go towards that right side or that left side that you were originally attacking on. You can then spin back off in the opposite direction, land on 2, then push off, because now you are going to be at least absolutely confusing your defender. making him unknown as to where you're going to turn. That is a very important skill to be able to have. And then if you can start adding in different fakes, as David is doing in this clip, then you are going to be super successful going back to the basket on a drive. So if you're a basketball coach, make sure to go check out the 100 Drills basketball book that I have created for basketball coaches so that they have way more options in their practices to be able to teach their team how to become a better team and better individuals. Anyways, I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you're a player, you got to check out the shooting guard blueprint. That's going to be able to teach you a ton. So I'll see you guys again in my next video. Hit that like button and subscribe.